welcome back to Scarzam Season 2, Episode number 5. Things have changed a little bit around here. It's been probably 3 weeks since my last recording. It took me a long time to edit the video, but I've got my armor turned on for a specific reason. If you can tell, I've got Elytra. So that was one big advancement. We all took on the dragon. We killed her multiple times, so everybody had a chance to kill her. Everybody got Elytra. After we got all of the portals opened up, we turned on dragon drops, so anybody that killed the dragon after that got Elytra. I didn't do it that way. Once the portals were open, I went ahead and bridged. I got to an end city with a ship, and I got it the old-fashioned way. I earned it. So, let's go over what's been done since the last episode. So this is where I was at the end of the last episode. I had just finished my mob farm, and I had done a little testing, didn't get very many drops. So if you'll see, I have my AFK platform. And once I did that, this farm was much more productive. So let's just come down here real quick. You know what? Let's fly. So, stupid creeper. I only did probably like 4 or 5 nights AFK after I got the platform built, because at this point, it is massively overpowered. So I've got arrows. I've got some bones. I've condensed them down to blocks. Gunpowder. Rotten flesh. We'll talk about that later. And string. But on top of that, so that's the stuff I've taken out. We've got a lot more gunpowder. This is another overflow area. I've got 3 double chests with arrows. Some of these bones are gone. I used to have a lot more, but I traded them to Bakor for dyes. Gunpowder, rotten flesh, string. And then another overflow area with a bunch more stuff. So this has actually been turned off pretty much since, like a week after I finished it, just because it is massively overpowered and I have more stuff than I'll ever need. Before Bakor got his dye farm going and could produce enough dye for our wholesale arrangement, I'd made my own little dye farm. So I was getting cactus, had these cocoa beans for brown dye. I have a little flower farm, gave me pretty decent number of flowers. And I had plenty of bone meal for it, so that's where some of the bones went. And I was just basically putting all the dyes I made over here. But this is basically turned off now because Bakor is providing me with all the dye that I need. So the second big change since the last episode is my factory. So out here we have a lava farm. So I've got 20 cauldrons. That is to power my smelter array, which is down here. I've said before, not sure on this channel, but I won't call this a super smelter. It's just basically a smelter array that's automated. I won't get into why I won't call it a super smelter, but it just isn't that effective. But this is the station where I make up my concrete. So if I make up concrete powder, I can put it into this barrel, it gets sorted out by color. If I toss the concrete powder into the cauldron, that makes concrete, and I put it into this sorting system. And I can take that down to the shopping district, put it in my shop, and make some diamonds. The smelter array is primarily for making glass, which I have a fairly decent amount of. And then over here, I craft it into colored dyes and then just use unload to put it into the barrels. And again, take this over to the shop and sell glass. The sad thing is, probably 90% of my sales, even more, has been clear glass. So I guess it makes getting diamonds a little easier. So this is my factory. And then the last setup I have, this is the most recent addition, is my trading hall. So if we come in here, I have 10 masons. So that's for getting my quartz, which I'm going to need a ton of for my builds. I've got 10 farmers to get rid of all the produce that I've gotten from the farm. And then my rotten flesh comes over here to my clerics. So I've got room for 16 more. I'm not sure what, if anything, I'm going to put in here, because I'm really tired of dealing with villagers. They're just annoying. So I may just leave it at that. I'm not sure yet. So that's what we have. And now let's talk about what I've got going on in this episode. So here we are over at the build site. This is where the towers are going to go, and I've got rendering turned on. I've gotten a good bit of digging done. So I dug out the hole down to the level that it's going to be built at. I've built basically the ground level, so all this polished stone, the quartz stairs, there's some stuff in the middle, like some grass areas, some what's it called, glowstone. But this is what I'm going to be working on today. So I've been saying for a while, I need storage, desperately need storage. And I'm going to be building my storage in the towers. But the towers aren't going to be done for a long time. Even given the fact I want to build it about midway up, it's going to take me a couple months to get there. Probably at least. We'll see. It could be sooner, it could be longer. I don't know. I'm not sure how long this build is going to take. So what I want to do is I want to build storage up at about the Skybridge area. And just ignore those red blocks for now. So what I want to have is a drop-off area right in the middle of the lobby area where the items will get transported up. They'll come into the central area or to one of the towers and get put into a storage system, basically a sorting system. So full disclosure, I actually did all this already. I had recorded this, but in editing the video, I realized I did not sound very good. I had something going on with my throat, so I sounded pretty bad. So I'm re-recording it at this point. So at this point, we'll go ahead and turn rendering off, and I'll show you what I've built. So right here in the middle, where this barrel is the center of the towers. So kind of right in the middle of the lobby area. I kind of thought about putting it over here, but this is right in the center of the towers. Coming if you, oops, I forgot I took out some blocks. But yeah, if you come over here, go into free cam, you see that this is right in the middle of the towers. Let's turn rendering off, climb out of the hole. So what's going to happen is I'm going to have some hoppers pulling stuff out of here, come along here, over to here, and then I'll have a dispenser spit the stuff out into this water stream. It'll go up, and let's go up there. It's going to go into a sorting system, which I kind of have outlined at this point. Ouch. Whoa, I need to eat. So right here is where the water column comes up. I'm actually going to bring that up a little bit higher. So it's going to come up basically right up to the next floor level. This inner part is going to be gone. So I just want to have this be an empty floor so that I can come walking in and I'll have this circle of barrels they can pull stuff from. So items come up, over, and then into a sorting system that comes around. When it gets here, I'll have it drop down to the next level and have another circle going around. And I think I'll have it go down one more time to a third level, do the circle, and I'm going to have the 3 categories: animal, mineral, and vegetable. So for mineral, that's going to be like the stone, diorite, granite, cobblestone, dirt, sand, all that type of stuff, all the minerals. Animal will be mob drops, and vegetable will be plant matter. Over on this side, I'm going to have another storage area. It's going to be a lot smaller, but it's going to be for stuff that doesn't stack. So things like armor, weapons, trophies, whatever else that just doesn't stack, but I want to be able to keep into some type of organized system. So I think the next step of this is to get it organized so I can get stuff up here. So let's work on that. Have soul sand at the bottom of my bubble vader. Let's just see if it works. What do you say? And it's, oh, because I don't have, it's not water sources all the way up. I took care of most of the blocks. They are water sources, but not these bottom couple ones, because those are additions since I did the initial. All right, so it should be, there we go. Should take me all the way up. Very nice. So now, whoa, I didn't want to get that close to it. I was going to try to toss something in, but I guess if I can go all the way up, items will go up. So now, I need to get a dispenser to shoot stuff in there. Now the question is, I think it works if I put it this way. Nope, that's what I was afraid of. Wrong way. Did that go up? No, I got it. Okay. I'm not too bright. All right. Let me get rid of that soul sand real quick. Come on, out of the water. Why am I not coming out? Come on. Really? Why am I not coming out of here? There we go. So, dig up the soul sand. I can come in here. Place that. And I don't have my soul sand anymore because that's floating up here. Come on. So I can grab this, go back down, place it, and I should go shooting out there. Whee! One more free ride. Then I can cap that off. Ouch! I hit my spacebar. Why didn't I deploy my elytra? That was messed up. Good thing I had a totem. All right, so I had hoppers, I thought. I must have put them away. Not there. Here we go. So come along here. And the barrel is right here. Get rid of that block. Put one in there. I guess if I come over to the other side, pop that in there, and one in there. I should be all set. So now I need to figure out how to get out of here. How about like that? Replace the quartz block right there. And these were all quartz blocks. If I turned on rendering, I could see that. There we go. And then these are stairs. I don't have stairs apparently. I do. Why is it not moving? Go. And I guess my inventory is full. It won't move the inventory around. I don't know. For some reason, it's not moving my inventory when I need it to. Oh well.
You can't drop them off until the 29th.
Okay. So I didn't need to put that stuff away yet. Here. Turn off rendering. So I need to put in my circuitry to activate the dispenser. So what are the odds I can remember how to do this without looking it up? And actually, can I do it in the room that I've got? So anyway, let's come back to that in a little bit. All right, hopefully I have everything that I need. I'm doing this from memory, so like I said, what are the odds I'll actually do it right? Oh, this is going to be problematic. Because I need to be able to pull a redstone signal out and also input a signal. So let's get the comparator. Let's see, I think it's this way. And let's have redstone coming out. Just trying to think of how to do this. Oh, this is going to be difficult. Yeah, I'm going to come around this way. So like I said, I need to be able to feed a signal into the other side of the dispenser. So let's do a sticky piston here. And I never remember which way these things go. The problem with having a very efficient pickaxe with, haste beacon, just too efficient. So let's go a couple more. And again, I did not want to break that many. It should not be that fast. Should be able to control that better. So let's do nope, that's the wrong way. Why do you have your butt up in the air? You know what? Why is this not outputting a signal? Does it need to be coming in the top? If you haven't noticed, I don't really know redstone that well. Again, was it this way? Yes. Alright, it's outputting a signal. Why is it not going to head? No. You go on top of the. Do I need a repeater? The signal should be strong enough for this. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, apparently it was just a matter of having a repeater. Let's pull this out. What's the difference between whether it's an addition or subtraction? Does the same thing either way. Anyway, I guess it doesn't matter. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. So, we need repeater there. There we go. And then if we put another repeater, or not a repeater, observer there. I guess I'm going to need another repeater. Dig out some room back here. So I need more redstone because I don't have enough to make another repeater, and I don't have. Oh, I do have redstone up here. Okay. So a couple torches. I should have enough. There we go. Repeater. So what we can do. Pull the signal out. Put in repeater. now. So I can do the trick. There we have it. Like I said, I do not know redstone, but apparently I know enough to get that done. So we can dispense our items. Bloop. Very nice. All right, let me clean this up and I'll be back. All right, everything is cleaned up, so let's give it a full test. So we come in here, we've got, let's do the 13 grass blocks. They're getting pulled out. There we go, and they're going up. So we'll come up on top. Yep, and there are our grass blocks shooting out the top. And there we got 13 blocks. So I think that will do it for today. I got my sorting system started. I've got a place to drop them off. I've got them delivered up to where the storage system is going to be. So next episode, I'll actually build the storage system. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.